cast members from the now cancelled ABC show Roseanne have taken to social media to hint that the spin-off may already have begun shooting. Since disgraced star Roseanne Barr's racist Twitter rampage got the hit show cancelled in May, ABC has announced it will shoot a spin-off based on the Connor family without Barr to air in the fall. The young stars from the show, Emma Kenny and Jaden Ray, who play Roseanne's granddaughters, posted photos to Instagram on set which suggest that filming may already be underway. This comes as Barr defended a racist tweet about former Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett in a bizarre new video. The pictures posted to Instagram last week show the canvas chairs with the young stars' names printed on them. Fans commented on the photos showing their excitement for spin-off of what was the #1 show in America. Yet on Thursday, Barr posted a bizarre video in which she literally screams as she defends the racist tweet about Valerie Jarrett which got her show cancelled. "I thought the BH was white. God damn it. I thought the BH was white. FK," she wrote in the video, posted to her YouTube page with the caption, "Roseanne, like always, cuts through the bullshit and gets the heart of the matter." The clip comes 2 months after Roseanne's eponymous reboot was axed when she tweeted that former Obama advisor Jarrett, who is African American, looked like the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby. Scroll down for video. The 65-year-old immediately backtracked in the wake of furious backlash, claiming it was a joke, blaming her Ambien sleeping tablets, and claiming she didn't know Jarrett was African American, but believed she was Jewish and Persian. In a since-deleted Twitter rant from May, she says she told president of Disney ABC Television Group Ben Sherwood, "I thought she was white, she looks like my family." Share this article. Share another tweets. She wrote, "I mistakenly thought Jarrett was white, and I honestly thought she was Jewish and Persian." Barr is of Jewish descent. Jarrett was born in Iran to African American parents, and her great-grandfather was the first credited African American architect. Barr's son Jake also shared text exchanges with his mother to seemingly prove she was not racist. Her and her dad, "I thought they were white," Barr wrote in a text message she purportedly sent her son. She followed that up by saying, "I would never have called a black woman an ape. I'm not stupid." That is a lie, however, with Barr having called former National Security Advisor Susan Rice just that in a 2014 tweet. The third text stated, "I thought she was Jewish of Iranian." Her son captioned the image by writing, "Mom and I are too dumb for the internet, lol." Barr, who claimed her whole life has been about fighting racism, also claimed she had been Ambien tweeting when she sent the offensive tweet. "I'm not a racist, I never was, and I never will be. One stupid joke in a lifetime of fighting for civil rights for all minorities, against networks, studios, at the expense of my nervous system. Family wealth will never be taken from me." The pharmaceutical firm which produces Ambien later hit back, saying racism is not a known side effect of any Sanofi medication. Barr has faced huge backlash in the wake of her tweets, including from her former casters, who lost their jobs when ABC axed the series. Several of her casters, including Wanda Sykes, announced they would be leaving the show over the racial slur. The network has since announced a Roseanne spin-off about the Connor family which will air in the fall without the disgraced star. Meanwhile, Roseanne is reportedly working on her own talk show which she will host on her YouTube channel. She's been working with her son Jake's Full Moon and High Tide studio to interview friends and family, including Barr's boyfriend John A. Argent, former Roseanne crew member Alan Stephan and ex-campaign manager Thomas Mohammed, TMZ reported. Thursday's YouTube clip was reportedly a preview of the show's first episode. There is no set release date or name for the show. Barr has apologized for her tweets, saying she didn't mean to hurt anyone and that she's regretted the tweets, even before saying in an interview she lost everything. She later stated that she would not be speaking to the media anymore, but would be addressing her fans directly to cut out any middlemen who use for clickbait ad revenue, while seeking to divide rather than unite. Barr followed through with her promise when she posted the bizarre video of her speaking about the tweet on her YouTube page on Thursday. The actress looked disheveled and increasingly agitated, smoking a cigarette and repeatedly running her hands through her hair as she was interviewed by someone off camera. "I'm trying to talk about Iran," said a frustrated Barr. "I'm trying to talk about Valerie Jarrett wrote the Iran deal, I know," the interviewer replied, sounding amused. "You've told me this 300 times. That's what my tweet was about," Barr shouted in response. "I know," the interviewer said. "You've explained this literally 300 times." Losing her temper completely, Barr screamed back, "I thought the BH was white. God damn it. I thought the BH was white. FK." From Chelsea Clinton to Planet of the Apes, how the Roseanne tweet storm unfolded. Roseanne Barr's hit show was pulled from ABC after she said former Obama aide Valerie Jarrett was the love child of the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes. But the scandal started earlier with tweets at an entirely different individual, Chelsea Clinton, concerning the fake rumor that she is married to a nephew of billionaire George Soros. She then went on to rant about what she described as a Soros plot to overthrow America by buying backing candidates for local district attorney races who will ignore U.S. law and favor feelings instead, and call everyone who is alarmed by that racist. Following on from that, she called on Americans to unite against his narrative while throwing a reference to MKUltra, a discontinued CIA program that right-wing conspiracy theorists believe is still ongoing, into the mix. It was during this rant that Barr made the comment Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ, using Valerie Jarrett's initials, that would see her show axed. Barr subsequently deleted the tweet, but not before it had been copied and shared across social media, leading to swift calls for her show to be pulled from the air. After Barr's now infamous Planet of the Apes tweet had been sent, Clinton replied around 9 a.m. to say that she was not in fact married to a Soros, though she admired the work his foundation does. Barr subsequently sent a tweet apologizing to Clinton for the mistake, though launched another broadside at Soros by claiming he was a Nazi who betrayed Jews during the Holocaust. The actress also launched a salvo at Clinton's actual husband, Mark Mizvinsky, saying her husband is the son of a corrupt senator. Clinton's father-in-law is a former congressman and convicted felon who in March of 2001 pleaded guilty to 31 of 69 felony charges of mail, bank and wire fraud. But as the Clinton saga wound to a close, Barr's tweet about Jarrett was catching a massive amount of attention, forcing the actress to brand her remark a joke. She also defended herself against allegations of racism by countering that Islam is not a race. The remarks were not enough, however, and around an hour later she offered a full apology to Jarrett and announced that she would be leaving Twitter. Shortly after midday, Wanda Sykes, an African-American comedian and writer working on the Roseanne reboot, announced that she was walking away from the program. Around an hour later, ABC broke its silence over the controversy to say that Roseanne was being cancelled. We now know that the network spent this time contacting Jarrett to apologize and inform her of the cancellation. Barr later said that the network had vowed to pressure amid calls for a boycott of Roseanne's advertisers, though ABC did not immediately respond to her remark. In its statement, ABC said Roseanne's remark was abhorrent, repugnant and inconsistent with our values.